God is the star of the show. So that gotta be made up too.
Black atheist.
People made up religion. God is the star of the show. So that gotta be made up too.
So keeping Saturdays and studying on Saturdays. Studied myself right out of the book.
Black atheist. Black atheist.
People made up religion. God is the star of the show. So that gotta be made up too.
God that you all claim that you all believe in. Make us believe.
Black atheist. Black atheist.
People made up religion. God is the star of the show. So that gotta be made up too.
So keeping Saturdays and studying on Saturdays. Studied myself right out of the book.
Black atheist. Black atheist.
People made up religion. God is the star of the show. So that gotta be made up too.
God that you all claim that you all believe in. Make us believe.
Black atheist. Black atheist.
Black atheist. Black atheist.
Black atheist. Black atheist. Black atheist. Black atheist. Black atheist. Black atheist. Black atheist. Black atheist. Black atheist.
Oh yeah. Black Sun in the hizzle. The shizzle dizzle. Oh yeah, we got a very interesting show today. I'm gonna have my comrades introduce themselves.
It's KD Kamathi. What's happening, people?
Black African Power, Brother Uncle, God Killer in the house.
Excellent. For those of you down in YouTube community, we have printed some of your comments here. Now, because my comrades had asked me to disable the comments, because I'm like this. If you got something to say to Black Sun, call in. The number is right there. It should be right there. The number is right below. It will be below. I want you to call in like a man. I don't like these, what they call keyboard gangsters. You know, clicking their mouse. Take that. Ooh, take that. Thumbs down. I'm going to show you, Black Sun. Come on, call in, people. See, all the comments, and I'm going to read some of them here. Oh, you're racist. Oh, you're a bigot. But you're not disproving the law of reproduction. I even heard P.Z. Meyer talking about, oh, they're racist. Oh, they're bigots. But is anybody refuting the law of reproduction? Huh? What? Huh? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Anybody refuting the law of reproduction? Your top biologist? Huh? I can't hear you. Say that again? Oh, we're racists and we're bigots. Oh, and what does that have to do with the law of reproduction? Unc, they not ready, bro.
Yeah, it's good. I don't mind the comments.
Okay.
You know, the comments kind of give you a pulse of what's going on.
Right.
I welcome the comments.
Right, so I welcome your comments. So I suggest keep commenting. If you want to get a little more detailed, just go ahead and call in and we'll deal with the issue.
Right.
But the issue for me is just being called a bigot because I decide to tell the truth, okay? And I decide to tell the truth through my eyes. And there's nothing wrong with telling the truth through your eyes. Matter of fact, it's very important for each group of people to tell the truth the way they see it. I mean, just like the Bible.
Right.
Right? The Bible is a Hebraic truth. It's the truth and what they did and their back and forthness with their deity that they created. So
Right.
That's their truth. Okay? Now, I have a take on the story, but I'm looking at it from the other side. I'm looking at the truth. So there's no need to get mad or call me a bigot or racist. First of all, I can't be a racist. Okay? Because racism, white supremacy is a global system. African people do not control the global system. We're not in charge of anything to be racist. I'm going to say it once again. To be a racist, you must be in control of the system of racism.
Right.
And we're not in control of that. As for bigot, I will help my fellow Africans. Plain and simple. The latest data clearly shows that all people living today are Africans, just different aspects and mutations from the original.
Mutations.
Genetic mutation. Now, if I say that Indo-Europeans are mutations, genetic mutations, am I now a bigot? Well, all you got to do is Google it, right? As of 2011, they agreed that the birthplace of humanity is Africa. And when the African left outside of Africa, the gene mutated to accommodate weather patterns, terrain, different things. It's a genetic mutation. I'm not saying that. That is European scientists giving you the truth. Okay? So that does not make me a bigot because I am telling the truth. Can we be allowed to tell the truth without being bigots? You can go ahead and get. You want to add something to that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is absolutely ridiculous, and I hope we can set the record straight here once and for all who we are and what we're about. This is the Black Atheist Network, and as atheists, we have to tell the truth. We have to use reason and evidence as the best way to make decisions about reality. I mean, how is it? When black people, especially black men, when we have a position that's different from the mainstream point of view, the first thing they're going to do is call you bigots or racist or homophobic or whatever. I mean, it's crazy. We have a story, and they have a story. We have a voice, and they have a voice. Unfortunately, the black secular voice has not been heard. Usually when you hear the term atheist or some atheist group, the first face you see is a European face.
That's right.
We don't have a problem with that. As a matter of fact, we agree with the Europeans. There is no God. God is imaginary, but the people are real. We agree with you. There is no God. We believe there is no God. There is no God. There is no goddesses. There's no she-devils. There's no devils. There's no angels. There's no supernatural beings ruling over people in the universe.
Yeah,
we agree. We agree to that.
Where I disagree, because I notice there's a big backlash, amongst the white atheists and their black followers.
Yeah.
They're really like against Eddie Long and Creflo Dollar. I want to say this for the record, as a black atheist, as king of the black atheists, that I love my brother Farrakhan, I love Eddie Long, and I love my brother Creflo Dollar. And I think what Creflo Dollar standing up for his brother Eddie Long, or our brothers, was a good, noble thing. Now, I might disagree with them philosophically about there being a God or whatnot, but those are still my brothers.
That's right.
So watch those agents that talk bad about black people. See, I never said I agree with Islam or Christianity. I just simply said I love my brothers, and you had some agent provocateurs talking bad about me. Well, I can't love my brothers. What's really your agenda? See, white people act like, or the white atheists act like they got to hold our hands and say, well, you're not supposed to like Farrakhan because he did this and that, and you don't like Idi Amin. Let me say this for the record. Idi Amin is my brother. I don't give a damn who has a problem with that. That is my brother. Farrakhan is my brother. Period.
Wow. Go ahead and get you those comments.
Okay. Okay, and the views and opinions of Black Atheists of America does not reflect WIN or staff or volunteers.
Sure don't.
Okay, so
don't try it.
Right.
This is what we do. Been doing this for years. You
Exactly.
check out my radio show. This is what I do. I bring the truth. And you know what, though? The truth hurt.
It does. It really does. Let's read. This comes from A. Sakar A181. It says, you guys are fucking stupid. Whites aren't atheists because we think God's a black man, and I ain't gonna bow down to no blackie. Blackie. We're atheists because we don't think a God exists. You do realize your arguments are now on par with Ray Comfort, right? I notice how you did not disprove my arguments. But what's your take on that, brother?
First of all, I am enjoying the term blackie.
Yeah.
Because they have discovered something that they call dark matter and dark energy. Okay, if you go back to the ancient Kemetic stories, it talks about the primordial waters. So when you call me a darky, what you're really saying is that I come from stardust, black dust.
Right.
Okay, black is coal. So I do not have a problem with being called darky as of 2011. But what you must recognize is we're not ignorant. We know what it is, and we reserve the right as black atheists to define what it is to us.
That's right.
You can't get mad if I say what I say. Now, my brother here, he has a take on why Europeans are atheists, don't you?
Absolutely.
And give us that take on why you say that Europeans are atheists.
First of all, European history, we didn't write your history. Your history is true, and your history is documented. So don't get mad at us because we identify and expose the falsehood in your history. Don't get mad at us. Now, I don't know why they do what they do. Now, I've watched the Atheist Experience. I enjoyed that show. As a matter of fact, Matt, I'm disappointed that you're going to get on Facebook and open your mouth against the members of this show because you don't like some comments we said on our last shows. I'm disappointed in you. I watched your show. I heard a sister call in and ask, why are there no black atheists? Why are there no black atheists on your show? And your response to her was, I don't know. Why don't you ask your community why there are no black atheists? Of course. And you know why she called into your show? Because she had no other frame of reference. And that is what inspired me to get on this show and start the Black Atheist Network. Now, most European atheists, what I call mainstream atheists, they're atheists because they're mad at the Catholic Church.
That's right.
They're mad at religion in general. And they can't go beyond that. Their whole point is there's no God. We believe there's no God. And so their whole platform is to fight with the white religious authorities. That's fine for them. But African people have a bigger problem than that. And we're not going to copy the same methods that Europeans copy because we have a different mission. Okay? We understand that religious dogma and indoctrination has been and still is the biggest mental hurdle for black people to overcome. And that is why we have formed the Black Atheist Network. And we don't need permission from mainstream white atheists to explain who we are and what we do and why we do it. Okay? I don't understand how because you denounce something or you disagree with something, suddenly you become hateful or you become racist or you become how does disagreement turn into fear? I don't understand that.
Right.
If I see a spider crawl across my plate and I get it off, am I arachnophobic? No. So if I see homosexuality and I denounce it, I'm not afraid of it. I disagree with it. I denounce it. And I have reserved the right to do that. I have a moral compass that points to the social values of our ancestors, our heroes and sheroes who have pointed the way for us, who have showed us what's right and what's wrong. That's not a religious principle. That's just basic civilization, okay? Basic social values for our society, not yours, ours.
That's right.
Okay?
Black.
We don't have any moral authority to tell white society what's right or what's wrong for them. And likewise, we reserve the right to define what's right for us. And we don't need permission from anybody else to determine what's right for us.
Not to mention, when a European becomes atheist, he does not throw away his culture.
Exactly.
That's right.
Matter of fact, if you look at it, they promote their culture.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
As Europeans, they stand up and go against what they feel is injustice. North America was based on the same thing.
Yeah.
They fought against the British. They stood up.
That's right.
So they don't throw away their culture to become atheists. So then why in the hell should we throw away our culture? We have a rich, original culture. We had certain definitions on what we thought God was and how we felt God was. And so if I'm atheist, I'm against the ideas and the concepts that was given to the brothers and sisters that was brought over in the transcontinental slave trade. Christianity,
Yep.
Islam,
Yep.
Judaism.
Yep.
I don't believe, and I know for a fact, that there is not a God located on the third star waiting for me to give my little Christian prayer.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay? There is no help. The only help that we have as original people is right here.
That's right.
We're the help.